Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we're out planting Christmas trees. I showed you part one where we marked the field. Today we're actually putting them in the ground. So there's two ways we plant our trees. The one is the easy way, and that's by machine, and the second way is by hand. So I'm going to show you both today because it just so happens we're doing both. So the guys just got started here with our first row of the day. First thing I wanted to show you is what we're actually planting. So these are Fraser fir seedlings, and this is how we get them. We get from a couple different nurseries. They're bare root seedlings. And as you can see, these are about 18 inches tall. They run anywhere from 12 to 18 inches. So that's a nice healthy looking plant, and you can see the roots there. They're packed in these boxes, and they keep them in cold storage. Obviously they dig them out, they lift them from the beds when they're dormant, they put them in cold storage, they ship them to us. So what we'll do, we'll take these seedlings and we'll dip them. We always like to give them a drink of water before we put them in the ground, and we're actually have a little bit of liquid fertilizer in here to give them kind of a start, help survivability. So we'll prep them all, load them on the planter, and then we'll plant. All right, so this is our Christmas tree planter. My dad's on here planting. He's been doing the planting for, well, as long as I've been alive. And the way it works, there's a sod cutter there that kind of cuts the sod in front of us, and then there's a shoe that opens up the furrow, and you can see he drops it right in there. And then the closing wheels close it back up, and then we got Randy behind us here following up, making sure everything's straight. So you can see those blue marks that I made in the last video. That's what he's hitting. As long as he hits those marks, the fields are nice and square. So you can see we have bins on each side to carry the trees. And then Jeff's job up in the tractor there is to just drive a straight line. He kind of knows where to put those front tires. He stays dead perfect in line. And the end result is a nicely planted field of trees. So that's what they're going to be working on. They're just going to be going back and forth, round and round, filling up the field. We typically do about 16 rows wide, then we leave a space for a road for harvesting, and do another 16 rows till the field's full. So that is the easy way to plant. That's how we do the majority of our trees, and we can get quite a few trees stuck in the ground in a day that way. As you see, it goes pretty quick. Now what I'm about to show you is what I'm working on today. We're gonna go do some hand planting. So I've been meaning to shoot this video all week, and today's our last day hand planting, so I figured I'd better get it done. So I just showed you the machine end of things, and that's how we try to plant most of our trees whenever we can, for obvious reasons. But there's certain situations where we just have to hand plant, whether we're interplanting trees into bigger trees, or trees die from the year previous, we can't get in with the planter, so we got to do it by hand. So then we got to hand plant. So it's actually a pretty simple process. Take a planting spade, and we just kind of make a hole. We don't so much dig a hole, we just kind of make a hole. And we pull a tree out of our bucket. This is going to be very difficult to do one-handed. Lace it in there. It's better if I had a second set of hands. Thread your roots in. Close it up. Sorry for the shaky camera work. That's it. And we'll just keep going and plant this whole grid. Now this is a very unique situation. In this case, We had some big overgrown trees in here. We cleared them out, but we still got all these stumps in here, and we didn't want to till and grind the whole field. So we just decided we'll just hand plant it, because we can't use the planter in fields with those big stumps. It would just rip them up and make a big mess. So we're hand planting this whole field. That's why I painted the grid here both ways. Makes this real easy to you know, just put a tree on every spot. So we're just about done. I'll be happy when the hand planting's done for the year. Got a lot of machine planting yet to do, but just a quick video. Figured I'd show you how we get them in the ground. I'll catch you next time.